and Power Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. He's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas
From
City.
8 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Anthony Hitchens.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
17-yard line.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Derek Nottie.
Coming up on second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. That's complete right around the 8. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good.
Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down first and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. These two teams all tied after 1. Ball at the 24 and a second and 11. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returning it, here's Hamler. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Damian Wilson. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line. On
second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Block off of play action. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Got a man, it's Judy complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier, Damian Wilson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Chiefs 16.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. He will push his way down to about the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Damian Wilson. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Block working out of the gun. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
they
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Mark Barrett leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. That one complete to Hill. The 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Block now on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Block. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Block. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Locke's trying to hurry him up with that clock running.
He's taken down at the 30.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
On the play. First down.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway.
Spencer on the return.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. On 1st down, Locke. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
This is the tight end fan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 47.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's good.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey, and power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
At the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Broncos have retaken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish finish to the run all the way into the end zone.
And it's up and good.
Broncos 21, Chiefs 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 27, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20. And a first down, Chiefs.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Jarrell Casey plays this game with passion and aggression as well as great intelligence, and he's been awfully consistent as well. At least 5 sacks each year since 2013. 9 seasons previously in Tennessee. The last 5 as a Pro Bowl defensive tackle.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Hamler now on the return. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And coming out now, the Broncos. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10, right at the 30. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Gordon, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They fake the handoff, now Lock. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought him down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, Lock. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Hill, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Number 87.
Travis Kelce, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Broncos 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another Broncos first down.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here from Melvin Gordon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to throw. Lock. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Lock to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now Drew Lock and the Broncos. Down by 10. 50 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. To throw is Lock. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deshaun Hamilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Tonight, Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Clock now on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
On 1st down, it's Gordon, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a
2nd down at 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Denver.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 40. Five-yard line. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
The tackle made by A.J. Boye. A 7-yard pickup.
These two teams all tied after one.
The Broncos' 35-yard line.
From the 35 on second down, Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Robinson.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season, on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Shotgun snap to Locke. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. They'll come out in the pistol. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone. He makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Denver getting set to take the field.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 now. Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's go, D, let's go. Let's get any weapon.
Operating from the gun. Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5.
Tyreek Hill certainly makes a front office look good when they spend a 5th-round pick on a guy. Then in his first 4 seasons, 4 Pro Bowl nominations. Anytime he touches the football, he's a threat to take it the distance. Hard to get on the ground one-on-one in the open field. If you miss, in the blink of an eye, he's putting 6 on the board.
That is caught inside the 5.
Complete.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly, and now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.